I woke up and I looked in the mirror and I was like, God, I look so tired. Hi everyone, I'm Katie, facialist and founder of Relax's Skin Studio in Hackney, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my second episode of my new series, DIY with Relax. In this series I show you little tips and tricks to target those most complained about areas that you can do from the comfort of your own home. So if you like these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you get notifications when our new vids drop every week. So this week I was gonna do something to do with like lifting, elasticity, that kind of stuff area. But I woke up and I looked in the mirror and I was like, God, I look so tired. Am I gonna do my YouTube today? I don't know. Oh, it's fine, I'll just put some concealer on and just hide those circles and no one will know. And then I just thought, do you know what? No. Like, I've had 2 really amazing but really long weeks. I've been working really hard, and I know that lots of you out there feel the same as me and sometimes wake up in the morning, especially if you're not like sleeping particularly well, or like work's really hectic, or the kids have just gone back to school and your routine's completely changed, and maybe you're feeling like me. Maybe you're like, oh God, slap the concealer on, hide it from the world. So instead of doing that, I thought that I would show you a few moves that I like to use to make my eyes feel less tired, less puffy, to try and diminish. I mean, genetically I'm very prone to have quite dark circles anyway, but they're particularly bad at the moment. Ways to kind of try and reduce them a little bit. Today I'm going to be working with, whenever you do any kind of massage, you always have to work on cleansed skin with a massage medium, so an oil or a serum. Today I'm going to use the Lena World Bloom oil, Harmony Bloom oil. This is a really gorgeous cold pressed oil with sea buckthorn and rosehip and I think blackcurrant or blackberry oil. Really wonderful. I love this for around the eyes because it really is quite rich. It is a very bougie product to use around your eyes at £62 a bottle, but you know, maybe I'm a bougie girl now. No, I love it as an all over oil, but I particularly love it around the eyes, particularly on days where they're feeling a bit dry and crappy. So whenever you're applying a product to the eye area, you can just pat it or just use very gentle pressure to apply it. There's no need to use very hard pressure around the eyes because the skin is substantially thinner than the rest of the face. So I'm going to start by taking my ring fingers and just doing back and forth like this, and we'll do this for a little bit and I'll tell you a little bit more about dark circles. So dark circles can be caused by tiredness, by not having enough sleep. They can also be caused by dehydration or having like high salt intake in your diet, as they're quite linked to the kidneys. They are also having dark circles. You know, if you ever notice them getting much worse than they've ever been, and you have been really stressed for a long time, it is a sign of adrenal fatigue. So just coming back into the middle, we're going to start to do some little press and holds. I never lose contact with the skin, working out towards the ear and then just gliding back in. We'll do this a few times. So if you have been very stressed for a long time, your adrenal glands that produce adrenaline and noradrenaline and all of these kind of neurotransmitters that give us the ability to be like really wired and run away from the danger that is, you know, not a saber-toothed tiger anymore. It's just like the tube that's busy, or being late for something, or our boss, you know, on our backs. Yeah, so if this is kind of chronic stress, prolonged stress, our adrenal glands get to a point where they can't produce these neurotransmitters or hormones anymore because they have run out of raw material and they're fatigued. So that's called adrenal fatigue. And this can lead to chronic fatigue. So chronic fatigue is where your body is just absolutely knackered and you can't do anything and you're just super sleepy, and it's, you know, it can tie in with depression, low mood. So that's really something that I hope that none of you are feeling at the moment, or suffering from, but it is a really good reminder why we need to look after our adrenal glands, and why stress, although we think that we can manage it ongoing, we can't. We do need to do some self-care and like things that make us happy as well. So they I'm just going to do a semicircle in, go up onto the brows with hard pressure and float back underneath with light pressure. Really lovely to work kind of in the inside here, up the bridge of the nose and under the eyebrows. Feels great. What was I saying? I love working around the eyes. Yeah, got to take care of ourselves. Be kind to yourself. Otherwise it'll show in your eyes. Genetics does play a part as well. I mean, genetics are undeniable. Genetically, all of the women in my family have quite dark circles under the eyes. But you know yourself, and you can tell when they are worse. You can tell when your eyes are feeling tired. I feel like my eyes have been like half closed for, it's 10 o'clock in the morning now. I woke up at 6 and I think I've been asleep for the whole day. Next I'm just going to take my fingers and do some little pecks, peck, all around the eyes, and I'm not working on the cheeks, I'm working just underneath the eyes. And you don't have to be hard, it's not a pinch, it's a peck. So this is just working to stimulate microcirculation to the area. Dark circles are just blood that has come, because the skin is so thin, it has just oxidized under the skin surface and it gives that bluish tinge. Any kind of puffiness is just lymph, which we can move along by this kind of pumping motion. If you think about how the heart pumps blood around the body, we can use it, the same pumping action around the eyes. And then I'm just going to do one final move, pinching the brows, which I love doing this one. This is also good for like the little frowny lines between the eyebrows. Amazing. To finish off, I'm just going to do, using my knuckles coming down the side of the neck, a little bit of lymphatic drainage down here, and that is all done. I hope your eyes are feeling a little bit less tired, a little bit brighter. Thanks so much for watching. If there's anything that you want some DIY tips for, just comment below. I'd love to share anything that you guys like to see with you, and you can catch me next Friday on YouTube, or check out our Instagram tutorials for more tips and tricks. Thanks so much, guys.